Now let's see what's making the weekend headlines where you are.
Good evening, I'm Ellie Pitt. More than 50 people gathered on the steps of the Senedd this afternoon to mark Transgender Day of Remembrance. A vigil was held to acknowledge the lives of trans people lost in acts of persecution and prejudice worldwide.
My mission was to bring the community together today. It's a day of remembrance, but it's also a day of togetherness and a day of hope for the future.
Hundreds of thousands of books, journals and rare Bibles have been lost in a blaze in Buckley in Flintshire. The value of the items, which included irreplaceable historical artefacts, is estimated to be £1 million. The owners of Bowen Books have said they are distraught after losing everything in the fire, and a fundraising page has been set up online. Young people from across Wales have been telling ministers about the issues that matter to them at the annual Young Wales Conference. Topics included mental health, climate change and equality and diversity. The Welsh Government says it uses these discussions to inform policy. Beaches across Wales have been classified to have some of the best bathing waters in Europe for the 4th consecutive year. The Welsh Government says more areas of water, such as lakes and rivers, will be designated as bathing waters in the years to come. Let's take a look at the sports news now.
For the love of the game. eBay sponsors ITV Cymru Wales Sports Report.
And we've got to start with the rugby. Wales are looking to end their Autumn Nations campaign on a high with a victory over Australia at the Principality Stadium ahead of kick-off. Amit Nathwani went in to sample the atmosphere in Cardiff.
The match may have been a few hours away, but that didn't stop the fans from getting excited on the streets of Cardiff. Injury-hit Wales have been beaten by New Zealand and South Africa so far this autumn. They defeated Fiji last week, which has raised fans' confidence.
Come on, Wales! Come on, Wales! I haven't seen my son because he doesn't live with me for months, and we've met up here. So
4 weeks.
We're very, very excited.
I'd say Wales 24, Australia 17. We're going to win.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi!
I feel the excitement. It's fantastic. And the Welsh people are so friendly.
Cardiff's one of those, cities you always wanted to go and see a game at, and I just didn't realise how big it was here. It's absolutely amazing.
Oggy, oggy, oggy!
Cardiff is buzzing ahead of today's match at the Principality Stadium. Wales are looking to end their 2021 on a high as they prepare to defend their Six Nations crown next year. Amit Nathwani, ITV News, Principality Stadium.
And the latest score from the Principality Stadium is Wales 16, Australia 13. On to football now, and Cardiff City came from a goal down to beat Preston by 2-1. It's the first time they've won back-to-back championship games this season. Elsewhere, Swansea drew 1-1 with Blackpool, and in League Two, Newport County lost 2-1 to Swindon Town, and Wrexham extended their unbeaten run to 4 games following a goalless draw with Wealdstone. The entertainer and broadcaster Jools Holland has been talking to ITV about his 47 years in show business. Of the many stars he's worked with, he says collaborating with Wales's Sir Tom Jones has been one of the highlights.
On my new record, Tom Jones sung a song that I've written, and that's for me one of the greatest accolades or honours that could happen to you if he sings a song I've written and turns it into something different and wonderful.
Please forgive me for what I've done.
Well, let's take a look at the weather forecast now. Here's Chris Page.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV Cymru Wales weather.
Hello there. Very good evening to you. Today across the country it's been very mild and we've had a lot of cloud cover. In fact, November so far has been very mild, although things are set to change this evening and overnight. And that's all courtesy of this cold front here. It slides southwards and behind it, it ushers in much colder air, shown by the blues on the chart here. So if you are looking forward to something colder, well, you don't have to wait too long. It happens overnight tonight. The cloud clears its way southwards, clearer skies as we start tomorrow morning. Yes, there'll be a few showers across western parts of the country, and here it will be quite breezy as well, but there'll be a lot more sunshine as we kick off tomorrow morning. Sunday, though, a cold start today. The showers mainly confined out across western parts of the country. The wind veers around more to a northeasterly by the afternoon, so the showers do fade away, turning drier, sunshine to end the afternoon, but top temperatures coming in between just 7 to 9 degrees Celsius, but when you add on the strength of that northerly wind, it's going to feel more like 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. So yes, it stays fairly cold as we go through the week ahead. A lot of sunshine at times, partly cloudy skies towards Wednesday, and if you think tomorrow's cold, it's turning colder from Wednesday too. Bye-bye.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV Cymru Wales weather.
Well, that's all for now, but there's plenty more news on our website. That's itv.com/Wales. And I'll have your evening news update tomorrow at the earlier time of 5:20. For now, though, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.
Nobody presents the monster they are.